Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday, and you're tuning into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Isana Cayetano, and here's what's making headlines today. Rape case against O.J. Ellington dropped after DPP enters Nole Pros. Family calls for justice after Akeem Jones is shot during police chase. La Ruta Maya legends return as Cruz family flag's final leg changes. And Belize's Manatees face a rough February as boat strikes raise alarm. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
In the face of tragedy, you depend on accurate and timely information. In times of triumph, you seek to be inspired. You demand transparency and accountability. Your desire is to know and to understand, to be heard and seen. I take pride in telling stories that safeguard communities. Your dedication and success live on through these reports. Getting to the truth is my duty. My unwavering commitment is to tell the stories that matter the most to you. I am News 5.
Welcome back. The rape charge against attorney Ersin O.J. Ellington is now off the table. The High Court discontinued the case today after the Director of Public Prosecutions entered a Nole Pros, effectively dropping the prosecution. Just last week, Justice Nigel Pilgrim had ordered DPP Sherilyn Vidal to submit the complainant's position on whether the trial should be held behind closed doors. He stressed that her input was essential before he could rule on the matter, but the DPP wasn't able to provide that statement, and this morning, the state signaled it would no longer pursue the case against Ellington.
It should never be assumed that the defendant is going to give up that constitutional right. If it is that it's not by agreement, then you need to follow the rules to get it done properly. And that is why we are fighting it, because I will ask any of you right now, which one of you actually missed a day Mr. Ellington had to come to court? There was always some media house following him from the time of arraignment to today. Every adjournment, magistrate's court, high court to today. This has been a public trial. Unless you're a public figure, there's no other rape, person accused of rape, that is followed by the media. So it is important that he's given that same opportunity. We're in a situation where, and I will not necessarily criticize judge-alone trials, but we now have judge-alone trials. Defendants don't have a jury of their peers anymore sitting down and listening to the facts. One person makes a decision in relation to the facts and the law. We are talking about victims' rights. I have no difficulty with victim rights. Victim rights should happen from the inception. From the time a victim comes, then you invoke those rights, you protect them, you do what you have to do to take care of them, not trying in any way to take away from the defendant's rights. So we're already a situation where the defendant is not going, nobody's going to hear the defendant's side except a judge. And we're not allowing the public, who has said so many different things, to actually hear what it is that my client was accused of. Man, Channel 7 put out the release in relation to the Nole Pros, and the comments underneath it, the comments alone, I am sure persons will continue to say that there was some payoff, there's some victimization, there's some whatever in relation to this matter, and that is why we were fighting to have it open so everybody knows and understands what transpired.
Meanwhile, a family in Cotton Tree Village is demanding answers today after what should have been a quiet Monday evening ended with gunfire and a young father nursing a bullet wound. 32-year-old Akeem Jones was shot in the arm, allegedly by a police officer, and his relatives say the encounter never should have turned violent. Jones and his brother were simply hanging out on a football field when the officers showed up and began chasing a third brother, who took off running. According to the family, shots rang out during the pursuit, and when Akeem and his brother followed behind to see what was happening, one of the officers suddenly turned his weapon on Akeem and pulled the trigger.
My brother, me just come from Belmont Pan because he never gonna work. I work really late, right? So I reach 1 hour. When I reach 1 hour, me and he come, we gonna buy food in time there. My next brother, I don't know what he do, right? But he come to me and he just sit down when the police truck reach now, he run. So then time that we want to know where he run fast, so then time what policeman jump out and follow him and start shoot behind here, right? So then time my bigger brother said, we just check on the man, maybe they get shot or something when we reach, The policeman walk out and I see where he look for them time there. The policeman just point a gun at him and the gun just shoot off. When the gun shoot off, now the policeman get frightened. Then time he tell me how, because he got me bangle up too, because they start beat me to one of them. Bangle up me and start beat me, so they lose me. For me, I hold my brother back then, and time he said, yeah, rush me straight to the hospital, because he not really mean for shoot the man. Then time he said, my brother try to take away gun, but my brother didn't take away gun. He the fire from he just point the gun and gun to shoot off the side that.
So he changed his story after he shoot your brother.
Yeah, he said my brother me want to take away gun. But in time my brother me want to take away gun, he just me to walk. We just me to walk, go check what happened to my brother in the dark. In time he just point the gun by way and the gun just let go and just shoot.
We're heading now to Esperanza Village, where the Cruz family, practically La Ruta Maya royalty, is gearing up for another year in the river. This time, their mixed team is getting a boost from the Nature Conservancy and the San Ignacio Town Council. And it's a true family affair. Father-son duo Daniel Cruz Sr. and Jr., along with Daniel's sister, Francisca, are all taken to the paddles. But even with decades of tradition behind them, this year brings something new, and not all of it is smooth waters. With the race's final leg finish line being reconfigured, the family says they have a few concerns. We caught up with them this morning to hear what's weighing on their minds as they prepare to push off.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, because usually you don't know what kind of the water is gonna look, because even before reaching the canal, sometimes the wave is pretty big where it will lift the bow of the canoe and then slam it against, so and then water usually, yeah. Some years it's like that where you have to actually balance and pretty balanced so you don't capsize, but it's like I said, you don't know how the water is gonna be and how it's gonna be treating you. But some years it's pretty hard where it lifts you up and then slams you. So imagine if the weather isn't good and paddling way out there where the waves is a lot bigger.
Finally, February was a rough month for Belize's manatees, and officials say boaters need to pay attention. 8 manatees washed ashore nationwide in just a few weeks, putting conservation teams on high alert. 3 of them, adult animals in Belize City and Hopkins, were confirmed victims of boat strikes. Most strandings happened in busy manatee zones, including Belize City, Hopkins, Gales Point, Corozal, and Placencia. Calves also turned up in Consejo Shores, Placencia, and Gales Point, though their causes of death remain unclear. Still, the pattern worries wildlife officers. These losses were preventable, the Fisheries Department stressed, reminding boaters that manatees are fully protected under Belizean law. Speeding, ignoring no-wake zones, and not keeping watch remain major threats, especially since manatees often rest and feed near the surface in shallow water, where boats move fastest. With tourism and boat traffic rising, officials say the risks are only growing. The Fisheries Department and its partners are stepping up monitoring and investigations, and they're urging the public to report any injured or dead marine mammals immediately. That's a wrap for the news at noon, but don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit greaterbelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.